So, alternate Kevin, slightly more drama whorish Kevin. Now I'm saying that to annoy him if he's watching. He's, transdimensional YouTube, that's the next step. He was speaking to me from a point, I think, a week or two in our future. One of the things he mentioned in passing was having spent Valentine's Day alone, which is just like, 4 days away for us. It's the 12th. 2 days away for us. Perhaps I will be spending Valentine's Day alone. Perhaps he and I have more in common than just our name. Okay, he was in a panic. He was in absolute panic because of global financial and political crisis. It was hard to piece together his timeline of cause and effect, but I think it started with member nations of the G8 Global 8 Summit sanctioning the U.S. for failure to pay certain international loan agreements, failure to meet certain international payments. Again, I missed the specifics, but the things that occurred are NATO tried to arrest members of the U.S. administration, were stopped by the U.S. military. I mean, this all is really confusing, and it doesn't seem like our world, but how far from this are we is the question. The world stock markets collapsed as people's faith in the security of the system was lost. Many banks closing because as they're asked to pay certain stock market collapse. I don't know the sequence, but in the end, where he was speaking to me from, which seemed to be a couple weeks forward in the timeline, or a week, I don't know, maybe only a week, he was talking about gas prices having doubled, gas stations closing, certain chains just not being able to find providers for the oil and just closing all their shops, bank collapses, the stock market, the border between the U.S. and Canada being closed so that free travel is not allowed between the two, the just unbelievable chain of events. Unbelievable. And hopefully he's insane, or pulling my crank, transdimensionally speaking, a prank call. It was a dream. This wasn't the normal way that I talk with, I don't know. I really don't know. I was looking for any indication that this might be occurring in our world, and I found a few things that worry me, but mention of 4 Saudi oil tankers holding near their port, waiting for permission to come to the U.S., which is a weird thing to just have oil sitting there for several days. International banking possibly shutting down tomorrow. 2 American ships turned away by Japan on Sunday. Apparently